Hello and welcome to Everything Star Wars. I'm Rob, I'm your host. I'm here and you're there. And today we're going to talk about, is Rey turning to the dark side? Now, if you didn't know, this weekend was D23 Expo, and a lot of Star Wars stuff was being dropped. Once trailer, I don't even know if it's a trailer, but we'll call it the D23 trailer. Don't think it's the official trailer of the next movie, but once it was dropped, at the end of it, we had that scene where Rey has the double-sided lightsaber. Now, lots of theories have been going out, so they asked the actors and actresses themselves, and here's what John Boyega, Daisy Ridley, and others had.
A little bit of the footage that you guys dropped today, and it ended with a banger. We see seemingly dark Rey with this dual-bladed red lightsaber. Now, fans are going to make a lot of assumptions about what that means.
Don't think the fans should really get into all of that. What you need to look at is how C-3PO got his golden arm back. That's what we need to, that's the question for me.
I think the most important thing to take from that whole snippet is just that the ending of this film is going to be really groundbreaking in a good way. I think there are a lot of little pieces from the older films, and everyone's together in this one, and it's really big. We're gonna go out with a bang.
Listen, when I had the privilege of reading the script, I was like, I cried. I think it reaches and tries to ask a question that we need to answer in ourselves. So I'm super excited for people to see that.
I think it should hopefully show people that we did a big old journey and we explored some things. So just you wait till the film.
How much should people take it at face value or trust in kind of the arc that Rey has been on so far?
What, in terms of seeing the dark thing?
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see.
I don't know about you, but it sounded like a lot of avoiding the question. So then there was a lot of theories going around the fandom as to what the heck is happening here. So I'm going to go over a couple of them right now. So one theory that seemed plausible is that Rey is a twin or perhaps a clone, and that the dark Rey is not the Rey we've been following. Clones have been a part of the Star Wars saga for a long time, so it is not crazy to believe that Rey may be one. Also remember the cave scene where she tried to see her parents, but she only saw multiple copies of herself. Here's the thing with that. To me, okay, yes, it's true, she did see multiple copies of herself, but what clone has had Force powers, right? They haven't been successful because that's more of a DNA gene kind of thing, right? So, or in their case, midichlorians, which I hate thinking about, but I like better when the Force was all around us. And, some people were gifted with it. The clones can't have the midichlorians, the DNA that a human possesses. They're not born. They're just a copy. So I don't think at all, and this has to go with whose Rey's parents are. Also, which I did a video, and I'll put that in the footage, in the comment section down below. So I don't think it's Rey being a clone. Now, the other one was the dark Rey is just a vision or a dream sequence. Now, this is very possible because we have seen Force characters, having dreams. Like Anakin had a dream that his wife was going to die, and Luke went into the cave, and saw it wasn't a dream, but it wasn't real either. It was just more of, I guess, a vision. Maybe it was a test. I'm not 100% sure what it was. I've never been 100% sure. That's something I need to look up, but again, it wasn't reality. It wasn't real. It was just something that they foreseen. So I think it's a vision, but so many have guessed this, and that Rey is not going to flip to the dark side. I don't think she's going to flip to the dark side at all. There was also a picture of John Boyega and Oscar Isaac and Daisy Ridley hugging each other, which was one of the last scenes. And, you know, it is seen that she's hugging them in her normal Rey outfit. I don't think that this is going to happen. I don't think that Rey is going to turn to the dark side or clone. I believe that she is just a vision. To prove this a little bit more on StarWars.com, this was released. And new footage raised so many questions. Number 5, this is from StarWars.com. Following a striking montage of scenes clipped for the other saga films, the unmistakable voice of Mark Hamill could be heard over the striking new scenes. We've passed on all we know. 1,000 generations live in you now. But this is your fight. The wise words were also part of the first trailer of the film, but the new footage, including a moment where Rey appears to toss a fully ignited lightsaber, and, of course, this is the 2 key words, the vision of a Rey with the red blade was nothing short of thrilling. Now, wait a second. They later on changed that. And again, those key words, the vision of a Rey. Okay? They changed it to, and of course, the sight of Rey with the red blade. They changed it to, from the vision of a Rey. And I think the A, what is the A word doing in it? Of a Rey. Is that just a typo? Or am I reading too much into it? Or is that clone theory of a vision of a Rey? Changed to the sight of Rey. I think it's a typo, and I think it is a vision that Rey's having. So there you have it. I feel that Rey is not turning to the dark side. That this is, again, just my opinion. I feel this is a vision or a dream. And also remember this before I go, that Kylo Ren said that he foresaw her turning to the dark side. I do not believe they're going to end the saga that way. It would be amazing if they did take the risk and go that route. And imagine leaving it as a cliffhanger. But they won't go there either. Would it be amazing? I would have done it. They're not going to, because Daisy Ridley was also interviewed saying she doesn't see herself being in any more Star Wars movies. Therefore, this being the end, and the way they all talked about it, from Anthony Daniels to John Boyega, that this was it, that none of them were coming back. But again, one more thing, Kathleen Kennedy said the future is Poe, BB-8, Rey, Finn. Maybe they just don't know it, or is Kathleen lying to us, or are they all lying to us? The bottom line is, I feel this is a vision, but you let me know what you think in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so I can continue to give you more. And there's a lot more to cover that was dropped at D23 this week. We're going to go over it. And I'll catch you next time on Everything Star Wars. What do you think? Vision, clone, twin sister, something else? You let me know. But I believe it's a vision. Take care.
Everything out there is Star Wars. Everything out there is Star Wars.